guys, this might look familiar because I was just here, I want to say a week and a half, 2 weeks ago? I can't remember because my memory is awful, the days go by so quickly, but as you can tell there's almost nothing here. I just moved the last bits of extra books, papers, cleaning supplies and whatnot to storage. Literally all that's left is, well, I brought my laptop. I don't know why. Maybe I thought I would get stuck here or something like that, but there's my bag that I took with me, and of course you have the modem router over there, the Ethernet cables, a suitcase filled with more papers, extra books, which I thought I could take home with me, the broom, and then of course I got some more cleaning supplies in there. I had to do a lot of cleaning today, but yeah, pretty barren. This is what it looked like when I got it originally. I did not make a video on it, so figured I would kind of show that because I usually like to show bare bones, not just for, I guess, the channel, but hey, maybe for record keeping. Yeah, there was a lot of marks everywhere. I mean, it's not an awful apartment. I kind of said that in the last video. Like, it's not an awful apartment by any means, but it's just, it's definitely worn down. Oh, there's the keys. I'm gonna hand these back in today. Today is officially the move-out day for me, so I'm gonna hand these back, and then I'm just gonna leave and hopefully remember to do this for the new apartment, actually show what it looked like before I had all my stuff there. So yeah, you know, it's definitely not awful, but there are some things which I did show in the last video where there were some inconsistencies in the upkeep. As you have to really push that, you have to actually see it, actually flip it up. It doesn't fully turn. You have to like press it and then it goes on. So there's some really rushed. You can tell that some things were rushed. I kind of showed the flooring issues. There's some of these dents all over the flooring. Let's see, there was this kind of really shoddy paint job over here where I guess they didn't let it dry quick enough. They didn't leave it like, you know, I guess unhinged, like this part right here. They didn't leave the door open, so it was still wet. They closed it. It dried, and of course it rips off the paint with it, or rips off the paint with it right there. Not used to holding a camera while I look at damages, but in here you can, well, that still didn't get fixed. So the frame is in this room. I guess they moved it, so yeah, it's right over here. So again, the story was it got so hot in here that the glue melted, so there you go, that's what happened. So a lot of the stuff over here, you can see little bits of paint. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. See all those little markings everywhere? This is all paint that was rushed, and they got paint all over basically everything. Like there's paint all over that. There's paint on the mirror right there, there's paint. So you can tell things were really rushed when they were, I guess, retouching up this apartment a little bit. So, you know, there's some, you know, it looks worn a lot in other areas like that. So, you know, it is what it is. Like, I'm not, you know, it's not really a problem for me because, you know, I'm just here to, you know, be here for a year. You know, this isn't permanent for me. So, you know, it's like, you know, it is whatever. Like, it's not a bad apartment. So, like, you know, why would I really worry? I guess it was more so like, I don't want to say sanitation, but like when you see like rust and things like that, and like, you know, you see chips off, it's like, I just hope I don't cut myself on that. So really that was like the only concern going through my mind, but I tried my best to keep it clean, kept things organized, so, you know, I got no grime anywhere. I tried my best to, you know, be a good tenant, so, you know, hopefully it shows. Yeah, that's where, well, I think something was supposed to come here. I didn't get any air from there. The cooling, or I guess the air conditioner is right over there, so I'm not exactly sure what this is for. Literally the thermostat there is useless. Like you can put this on, you know, you can put this on cool or whatever it is, or like, wait, hold on, cooling, and if you do this, like it literally does nothing, like nothing turns on. So maybe it was supposed to turn on at one point, but it doesn't anymore. But it even clicked like to let you know, like it was, oh, I'm cooling down, but it's not synced to anything, so nothing's gonna happen. But microwave, you know, typical. For some reason, this one doesn't open, but this one does, so I don't know why this one doesn't open. I don't know if it was broken at some point, and they just decided to glue it on to, you know, make it look nice, but it's clearly kind of broken. But yeah, just drawers down here. This one doesn't open either. No, this one opens. Weird. I actually never tested out these drawers because I never really, oh, this one's, oh. Yep, that one's fused. Also fused. Also fused. Okay, these, I know for sure that these work because I put my dishes in there, and then this one works, of course. So yeah, just typical cabinets and whatnot. It's just kind of peculiar that some open and some don't. I never actually tested these out. I really should have, so I could have locked this down so that way they say like, oh, you must have glued them together. I don't think they do that, but it's like, oh, I wonder why. It must be jammed. You must have jammed it. And, you know, I don't know how some property owners think, but I'm sure they could, if you find a really bad one, they can find some way to spin anything against you. So really, maybe I should have actually recorded this a year ago when I moved in, so that way I had a record, but well, too late now, so I guess if I get charged, it is what it is if I get charged for something that was already damaged to begin with. But on that subject, the other reason why I wanted to make this video is because I will be going on a trip. Friday morning, the flight's at, I have to get up at 6, but I think the flight's at 8 o'clock. I'm flying to Seattle, so I'm going there for a cousin's wedding, so it's a very personal event, so I of course will not be recording the wedding, but Orcas Island is really beautiful from what I've seen in the pictures, so like it's like breathtakingly beautiful, clear waters, good hiking, a lot of greenery, so I was kind of thinking of recording me just hiking around, getting some good scenic views. So that's my other, I guess it's kind of an update, not really, but it's kind of like a final move out update for this apartment. I'll definitely actually show the bare bones apartment, you know, the third apartment, the other new one, or the soon to be new one that's going to be under my, I guess, temporary ownership or temporary rent till, was it September 1st of this year till, was it August 30th? I can't remember, but like, I'll definitely show that new one when I move in. So, you know, this is kind of just like a mini update, but also like a question, like, do you guys want me to, it's not really a vlog, but just record video footage of, you know, Orcas Island, like I guess the scenery of Seattle and Washington State. You know, I'm going to be going to University of Washington to, like, you know, just kind of tour the campus, and, you know, I'm thinking of going there for a master's in business, so I'm just kind of thinking like, hey, maybe just, you know, go tour the campus, because I'm kind of interested in moving to Washington eventually, but it's really up to you guys, so let me know down below if you guys want me to record all the footage, or, you know, some of it, or, you know, just none of it because you guys don't care. I'll just, you know, experience Washington for what it is, you know, just go experience it as, you know, a visitor, I guess. Whoa, why is it so blurry? Experience as, like, you know, a tourist, like, you know, would normally do, you know, just don't care about capturing anything, just taking it all in. But if you guys want me to record it, let me know down below. I definitely will do that. But yeah, this is the apartment, farewell apartment. You were very close to downtown Davis, which not really fair, but I kind of call it, it's a discount Berkeley, like, you know, Berkeley downtown. It kind of feels like that. I'm sorry. I don't know. I have I guess Bay Area standards for, you know, bad or worse, actually, because that makes me, man, I don't know, gives me unrealistic expectations for really any most places out there, because, you know, Bay Area tends to be pretty bougie, so I really shouldn't apply my standards to anything. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and like always, guys, have an awesome day. I'll see you all in the next one.